abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The receiver grabs it. He stopped and gets a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Grab near the sticks, it's Fleming. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Tennessee 14, Penn State 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. The Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes him all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights.
21, Penn State 0.
And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
A deep shot to the left side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Terrier.
Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games. And
they'll try to pick it up on the ground. he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Vols look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Vols are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
Tennessee, 28. Tennessee, 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hands off to the left. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score Tennessee 35.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grab by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
It's a draw. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to pass. It's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. few seconds left in the half. The field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the Volunteers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
So the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, It puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Gives it to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Bites off a defender.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
First down and 10. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.